Okay, so welcome to my channel. Today I'm average Joe, so an average Chinese living in China, a local resident. So if you want to know an average Chinese think about things, so please please subscribe to the channel for more updates and leave your comments, and I will get back to you. So today I want to introduce the firmware of MIUI for the Android mobile phone, which is used by the Xiaomi mobile phone and a very popular firmware. MIUI is the abbreviation of the Mi user interface and pronounced as MIUI. Is a stock and aftermarket firmware for the smartphones and tablet computers developed by Xiaomi. The firmware is based on Google's Android operation system. MIUI includes various features such as the theming support, and Xiaomi has released various of smartphones all about Mi 1, Mi 2, and Mi 6, and my mobile phone is Mi 6, of which come pre-installed with a complete version of MIUI. Xiaomi devices usually get one Android version update for 1 month, but keeping get MIUI firmware updated for 4 years for one mobile phone. This has made various apps and features available in the aftermarket version of MIUI. So the MIUI is a very popular and very useful firmware supporting the in-house smartphone and tablet. So I think it is more user-friendly than other mobile phone providers' firmware. So next I will introduce the most valuable or most useful functions for the MIUI 10, and you will get a general idea whether you will purchase a Xiaomi mobile phone or not. And the MIUI, which is divided with two versions, I think mainly. One is China mainland domestic version, and another version is the international version. So I prefer the international version because it is more clean. There's no advertisement, less advertisement, and more user friendly. Okay, now I will change to my mobile phone screen. Let's start. Okay, I will introduce the MIUI 10 on my mobile phone, Xiaomi mobile phone. The version of the firmware is version MIUI 10. I will introduce the most important or most useful functions in the MIUI 10. Other functions, I think they are similar or same with other kind of firmware like Samsung or any other mobile phone provider. Then the most interesting and useful function on MIUI 10 is the dual application function. Okay, so I will demonstrate how to use that. Okay, we will pull down the taskbar, and you can see here, you can see my internet traffic packages, how many internet data flow left on my mobile phone. You can see now I have 9.4 GB data left, and today I used about 1 GB data flow. So this is a very useful. Then you can set up the data flow package provided by your telecommunication service provider. Then if your data is over your the volume, then you can set the mobile phone to just stop the data transfer, and it will protect your money. It's very useful. Okay, I will click the gear button on the right side of the top button here. Okay, now we just go down to the most useful function of the Dual App. Here you can see the Dual App. This function, I will click in. You can see here, this function will enable you to duplicate, or we can say clone, your app. And for example, if you can clone WhatsApp for you, then you can log into 2 different accounts, and you can use WhatsApp on one mobile phone together, on one mobile phone, and you log into 2 WhatsApp. Maybe one WhatsApp you will use it for communication with your friends, or your private, your families, and your friends' families. Then another WhatsApp login, another account use for your work, communicate with your staff, with your colleagues, with your boss. Then your life and your work will no interruption with each other. Then you can use a different account and log in at the same time, and there's no they both of them can communicate separately, can get messages and send out messages at the same time. So I just use this function for the WeChat. So this WeChat is for duplicate one WeChat for the family, for the friends, another WeChat for the work, for the colleagues, for the work. So this is a very useful functions designed for the MIUI 10. Yeah. Okay, so next we can go to another function which you don't have on the on the China mainland version of MIUI. This function only be available for the international version of the MIUI 10. Then the function is okay. We can click the additional setting and go to the authorization and the revocation. This function here. So here you can switch off this button. So if you switch it off, then your personal, your privacy or your personal data will not be saved on the server. Those some personal data will be used by the MIUI system to push some personalized advertisement for you, and some maybe another, like some functions like security, the scan the virus and update. You can see update. It will collect your mobile phone firmware version, then it will give you the suggestion of update your firmware to the latest firmware. So if you switch it off, then all your data will no longer be saved on the server, and the server will not know your data. But some valuable or very useful services will be stopped for you, because they cannot get your data on your phone. So I just left 2 useful functions for my mobile phone. One is the calendar. If I switch it off, then all my personal calendar data will be deleted from the server. Then I cannot synchronize with different MIUI service, MIUI system, and cannot synchronize between my mobile phone and my Mi Pad, something like that. So for example, if I just switch it off, then you can see after you revoke authorization, the app will stop collecting data, and all the related data will be deleted from the servers. This might make the app virtually unusable. So revoke authorization anyway or not. It depends on your decision. Yes, so I just cancel this because I think this function is useful for me. But for some other functions like the MSA or MIUI daemon, I think this 2 function is for the advertisement for push to you, for specifically for some advertisement. So those kind of function can be switched off. I think it's better. It's better if you do that. So it depends on your choice. But I'm using now using international version of MIUI 10. I also used to using the MIUI 10 China mainland version. There's a many advertisement on that firmware. So I think the international version is better than the domestic China mainland version of MIUI. So I use this international version. So maybe this video is helpful for you. If you feel this video is interesting, please subscribe to my channel and for more updates, and maybe leave your comments and I will get back to you. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.